What is up, guys? Part 3 of this collection video. I'm sorry it's taking so long. I mean, part by part, you'll see the difference, the different sections of this. Let's get back into it. I did show y'all the Saucony Mad PM collab, so let me put those away. I think that's pretty much it with collabs. Trying to figure out if I have any more collabs. No, I don't. That's it with collabs. Now let's get into. I'll show y'all some OGs. Let's get into the OGs. Let's just get into it real quick. I don't know where to start, but I'll start off with this one. Might as well. I have it in the clear box. I don't know if y'all could see that. I do have it in my clear box right here. This is now a lot of people, they see the new Saucony Grid 9000. This one is actually the Saucony V Grid 9000. So there's a reason why they call it the V Grid, and I'll get to that in a minute. But this is the V Grid 9000 by Saucony with the tag still on it. I got this shoe dead stock. I will put the guy's name in the link in the description, because he does sell a lot of nice OG shoes, and I came across him on eBay, and then he told me about his Instagram name, so I checked him out, and I guess some people were wanting the same shoe, so the guy that told him was gonna get it bailed on him and sold me it for, I mean, $160. I'm gonna say $160. Not that bad for it being an original V Grid with the tag still on it, and it was dead stock, so I was the first person to wear it. I mean, overall the shoe is of course comfortable. V Grid 9000, and the reason why they call it the V Grid 9000, it says it all right here. This little hang tag. I don't want to tear this hang tag. But you see right there the technology of the shoe in the insole, or the midsole, is shaped like a V. It's a little, it's like a little air pocket that is shaped like a V and gives you, support and balance or whatever. It says it all on the little tag. Overall, the shoe is just sick, man. Pretty nice silhouette with the speckled midsole in that black. Got minor yellowing, minor cracking, nothing too different. These are from 1994, OG original. I mean, can't get any better than that. And what I love about it is just like, it looks so alike to the new Grid 9000, but I mean, it ain't nothing like the original, Awesome shoe. And then you got the 9000 on the tongue right there going down. Has so much, different little things from the compared to the Grid 9000 that is now being released. That's the V Grid 9000. The next one I'll show you is the I did say I was going to show y'all a pair of these. So this was my first pair of Grid 3D Hurricanes from 1997. These are size 8 though. They're really beat up. Now these are my size. I'm sizes from 8.5 to size 10.5. So I have a weird foot. Now believe it or not, I did get this shoe for, see right there, Saucony Grid 3D Hurricane for $36. So not that bad. 36 bucks. You cannot go wrong for an OG original 1997 Grid 3D Hurricane. Now this shoe is just, to me, when I first saw this shoe, it was like a freaking unicorn. Like, it was like a grail to me. I just really wanted my dream, my like I guess you want to say dream. I really wanted the V Grid 9000, my size, size 10, and I wanted to wear it. I just love wearing the shoes, and I want to wear the shoes. I don't buy shoes just to keep them. So I bought that shoe, and I got it, and I was really happy of getting it. And when I got this shoe, man, I was just happy. The reason why I think this shoe holds more sentimental value to it, because I was born May 27, 1997. This shoe was released May 1997. I don't know the exact date. I've heard it was the 21st. I don't want to be, throwing dates out there, but this shoe was released May 1997. It's one of the reasons why it's sentimental, and because it's a Grid 3D Hurricane, and this is the original colorway of the Grid 3D. There is different colorways of, or not colorways, but different silhouettes of Grid 3D. I do have a couple, but this is, by far one of the most controversial, and I just love this shoe, and it falls with the category of grid because of the bottom. You see that little grid bottom? And then this bottom is the same bottom that the Grid Sensation, which this little poster, little ad right here, has. It's this exact same, outsole. Now this one right here is the Grid Sensation. I believe it's from 1994. The Grid Sensation from 1994. And that one is the most rarest. I personally think it's one of the most rarest shoes to find dead stock, and I did have my hands on one, but I lost the bid. I could have gotten it. It was a size 8, but I lost it. And it's the purple and the dark blue colorway with the white. In case you are wondering what the Grid Sensation is, just look it up. 1994 Grid Sensation, Saucony Grid Sensation, and it'll pop up. You'll see it, and to me, it's really dope. What I like about it has the purple lining, sock lining. It's got a different, two different linings. It's just I don't even know how to explain it. It's a sick shoe. This one is pretty sick too, and really hard to find. I think it's kind of up there in rarity. Now the next shoe I'll show you. Now that's the Grid 3D Hurricane. This is the 1994 Grid Shadow. So I'll show you the V Grid 9000, the Grid 3D Hurricane, and this is the Grid Shadows. This is the Grid Shadow Hybrid 1. There is a 2 of this shoe. The 2 is completely different. I do have a shoe that's similar to it, but the reason why they call it hybrids is because nowadays people have heard of the Grid Shadow Originals. Now the Shadow Originals is a whole entire different silhouette, and then the Grid is a whole entire different silhouette, which I know. Now this shoe is the Grid Shadow. The reason why it's called the hybrid, because it's 2 shoes put together. And Saucony used to always collab with their shoes back then, and I guess it was just more like an experiment type thing, where they would just put different silhouettes together and they would just see what comes out. And I think that was just freaking sick, man. That's what I like about the OGs of Saucony. And then the inside, got the crazy Saucony Grid Shadow right there. The bottom, you don't have a window right here, but you still got that grid technology. It all falls. It's like a big family. I don't know. To me, Saucony has this old. I don't know. I feel like these are just. This is what Saucony's now came from. You know what I'm saying? These are like the ancestors of the shoes that are now being released. And for being a 1994 shoe, this shoe is white. Minor yellowing, but the rest is just white. Sick shoe. I love it, man. Now I'll show you another one before I have to make a part 4. Now that's the Grid Shadow. This is the Grid Jazz from 1992. Go through it real quick. Now this is the Grid Jazz from 1992. Now this shoe is pretty yellow, but I got this for epic steal. I got it for $29 on eBay. I get all my shoes on eBay, like I said. Saucony Grid right there, and then the inside got the Grid Jazz. And then the Jazz, being a grid and a Jazz, is just iconic to me, because a Jazz is just, you know, a regular just silhouette, and then the grid is more like an upper, more calibrated silhouette. But those shoes coming together and creating one shoe is just crazy. And then you see the Saucony with that grid technology on the bottom, and then this bottom is more like a Jazz bottom. But this is the shoe that I was telling you about that looks like the Grid Shadow Hybrid 2. Now the Grid Shadow Hybrid 2 has the exact same upper of this shoe, but completely different midsole. So the shoe looks exactly like it, and it's called a Grid Shadow. A Grid Shadow Hybrid 2. I mean, it's pretty crazy the way Saucony used to do collabs and all this, but I mean, it's just history, you know. It's just more like, it's more of history to me. It's just, man, artifacts to me. Like, I don't know, I just love OG grids, OG Sauconys in general, OG Jazz. It's just crazy. Now, I will make a part 4 of this collection video. This is Retro Saucony Kicks TV. Thank y'all guys for watching, and I'll get back to y'all as soon as possible. Peace.